You have spent time on your show going out, talking to voters, talking to the kind of voters that maybe haven't been asked the questions as far as where they stand on things. What have you found in doing your show when you talk these?
You know, we don't do our show because we're taped. We get to sort of let the news happen, and then we get to analyze it in a thoughtful way. So we do a lot of sort of context, which is kind of missing now. We don't treat it like a game or, you know, football and everybody's just throwing out things, or we don't have pundits on the show who just want to talk about, you know what they're going to say. They're just booked and you know what they're going to say. So we try to make sure that people kind of understand the story, like all the people who've moved out of San Diego and who've gone across the border into Mexico because they can't afford housing in San Diego. So there are Americans living in Mexico who commute in every day to their jobs
Yeah,
because
you don't
of
hear
America's
about that at all.
housing
Yeah.
crisis. So we try to do stories like that look at sort of people and how politics affects them versus there's the left, there's the right, and there's this game going on in between them.
You spent time at the border wall.
Yeah.
How was that as an experience? Is it, you know, obviously very few people who talk about the border wall have actually any, I should say the border. I don't know if you've heard, there's not a wall yet.
There's a little wall in some parts.
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of a low wall.
What is the experience like when you actually spend time at the physical place that we're hearing so much of from people who haven't actually been there?
Anybody who lives along the border will say Mexico is a partner, and could Donald Trump please stop insulting these people we're in partnership with? It's really awkward. The mayor of McAllen, Texas is like, it is so awkward when the president does that because we have to deal with them every single day. 8,000 people walk across the border to shop in McAllen, Texas, every single day. So, you know, sure, they're dealing obviously with immigration. We don't have a great immigration policy in this country. It's clearly problematic. But I think the whole story of the caravan and how the media covered the caravan was so ridiculous. It's really sometimes very frustrating and disappointing.
Do you think a lot of people have said and predicted that once this election is over, once the midterm is over, that we will not hear about the caravan anymore? Do you think that that is a fair prediction?
Well, I think there's going to be a lot of investigations, and some of those investigations will fall under the auspices of, say, Ways and Means or oversight. Oversight will look at how the military is used. Are there emails between the White House, et cetera, right? So the next phase of what you'll see is like investigation central, right?
Well,
You're gonna have the House Intelligence Committee, the House Ways and Means, and oversight, which means taxes, national security, Russia, and you're gonna see every single member of the administration who you've been hearing about. Zinke has 17 investigations going. The Democrats are now in charge of that.
Well, that'll be interesting to see. Soledad O'Brien, everybody.